One of the very first things I did on the internet, even before reviewing movies, was fact-checking on Screen Junkie's movie fights. So when I saw a rumor floating around that the Duffer Brothers had tried to de-creepify a Season 1 episode of Stranger Things, I decided to put that to the test. This is a Stranger Things fact check. So here's the rumor that's been floating around. According to people on social media, most notably TikTok, the Duffer Brothers are said to have edited a scene from episode 2 of season 1 of Stranger Things called The Weirdo on Maple Street. In the scene, Jonathan Byers lurks in the bushes outside of Steve Harrington's house, taking secret photographs of Steve, Nancy, and their friends. According to the rumor, the Duffer Brothers, or somebody associated with them, decided to edit a scene where Jonathan takes a picture of Nancy taking off her shirt in order to make him less creepy for people that are rewatching the show or watching it for the first time. This rumor was probably fueled by a Variety interview the Duffer Brothers gave where they claimed, quote, "We have George Lucas things," meaning changed them, "that people don't know about. You do have the physical copies though, the Blu-rays and stuff, you'd have to compare." Well, as it turns out, my addiction to physical media has paid off because I do in fact own the collector's edition Blu-rays of Stranger Things season 1 and 2 that were sold at Target. They're pretty cool sets, by the way. So I have in my possession an unalterable copy of season 1 that I could then compare against digital files pulled directly from Netflix. I compared the scene in question both to digital files I pulled right around the time season 4 was released and the version of the episode that's streaming today, so any tomfoolery at any point should be detectable. So what's the verdict? Well, when you watch the scenes side by side, they play out identically to the frame. No shots have been altered or omitted. There is a scene in a later episode where we see a picture of Nancy's bare back that Jonathan took, but there is no alteration in Jonathan's behavior, no swapping or omitting of shots, no change of any kind to this scene or any other scene in season 1. Jonathan takes pictures of Nancy, then switches focus to Nancy's poor, doomed friend, Barb. It turns out this rumor was apparently a shared faulty memory on the part of the people who started it, so, maybe don't believe everything you hear on social media. But I was also interested in the gauntlet the Duffer Brothers threw down in that Variety interview to compare the physical copies of Stranger Things to the Netflix versions to see if changes have been made. To test that theory, I did what any normal person would do. I spent an entire afternoon reviewing side by side the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things with my Blu-ray copies on one screen and the digital copies on the other screen. In the interest of full disclosure, I didn't watch them in real time. It was at least at double speed, largely because I'd already spent an almost unjustifiable amount of time trying to disprove a TikTok conspiracy theory that the creators of a popular TV show were trying to make one of their characters look like less of a pervert. And unless changes were made since I pulled digital files for my review of season 4, I can also report that seasons 1 and 2 have not been altered in any way, shape, or form as of right now. Even effects-heavy scenes from both seasons appear to be completely unaltered. Unfortunately, there are no physical copies of seasons 3 or 4 for comparison, which is probably a good thing because it's already been publicized that the show was switching out effect shots even after season 4 premiered earlier this year. The Stranger Things writer's Twitter account has since claimed that no episode has been or ever will be re-edited. But one mistake the Duffer Brothers have already said they're going to fix is an embarrassing or hilarious oversight, depending on how you look at it, regarding Will Byers' birthday. Season 2, episode 8 establishes that Will's birthday is March 22nd.
Do you know what March 22nd is? It's your birthday.
But the second episode of season 4 takes place on March 22nd, and there is no mention of Will's birthday. While it would be a very Will Byers thing for everyone he knows to forget his birthday, it seems like an oversight that's bound to be changed, as the Duffer Brothers say that they're going to go back and have Winona Ryder record a different birthday to be swapped in. But I can also report that as of right now, the date remains the same in both seasons. So, did the Duffer Brothers re-edit season 1 to make Jonathan Byers less creepy? I can definitively say no, they did not, and add that I see no other edits whatsoever that have been made to the first 2 seasons. So if you see this rumor flying around social media, you don't have to worry about arguing with somebody, just show them this video. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of getting back into the groove of this fact-checking thing. Is there a movie or TV rumor that you want to get to the bottom of, or a Hollywood urban legend that you'd like solved once and for all? Comment below or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram @MurrellDan with the hashtag #FactCheck to put me on the case. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another answer very soon.